What if I told you that the world's most powerful microchips, the tiny brains inside your smartphones, laptops, and even AI tools, come from a single island smaller than Switzerland? Welcome to Taiwan, a place where ancient traditions meet futuristic technology, and where global politics, culture, and innovation collide. You've heard of China. You've heard of Silicon Valley, but Taiwan? It might just be the most important place you've never truly understood. Let's uncover the island that quietly powers the entire digital world. Taiwan isn't just a country, it's a contradiction. It has its own president, military, and currency. Yet it's not officially recognized by most of the world. It's one of the world's freest democracies. Yet it lives under the shadow of constant invasion threats. It produces 90% of the planet's most advanced chips. Yet most people couldn't even place it on a map. How did this happen? To understand Taiwan's presence, we must first step back into its past. Before Chinese settlers arrived, Taiwan was home to indigenous Austronesian tribes. Today, 16 indigenous groups still keep their traditions alive, from bamboo weaving to tribal music and language preservation. These tribes aren't just historical footnotes, they are the living soul of the island. Some historians even believe that Taiwan was the launchpad for Austronesian migration across the entire Pacific, all the way to New Zealand and Hawaii. In the 17th century, European powers like the Dutch and Spanish tried to colonize the island. Then came the Qing dynasty, followed by 50 years of Japanese rule. Post-World War II, Taiwan became the refuge for the Chinese Nationalist Party, fleeing the rise of communism in mainland China. That's where Taiwan's identity crisis began. From 1949 to 1987, Taiwan was ruled under martial law, one of the longest periods in modern history. It was a time of silence, fear, and political suppression. But from that darkness, something incredible emerged. Taiwan transformed itself into one of Asia's most vibrant democracies. Peacefully, patiently, powerfully, it held its first direct presidential election in 1996. Since then, Taiwan has built a robust democracy, complete with a free press, LGBTQ rights, and vibrant civil society. But here's the twist: China still claims Taiwan as its own. It threatens to use force to reunify the island, creating a geopolitical powder keg. The US maintains strategic ambiguity, offering unofficial support, military sales, and defense promises without formal recognition. This isn't just political drama. This is about control over the world's most important resource, semiconductors. Chips are the new oil, and Taiwan is OPEC, Saudi Arabia, and Silicon Valley rolled into one. One company, TSMC, dominates global chip production. Apple, Nvidia, AMD, even military tech all rely on Taiwan's chips. If Taiwan's factories stopped, the global economy would freeze. That's why it's often called the Silicon Shield. Its economic value is its protection. If Taiwan falls, the world falls into digital darkness. But Taiwan isn't just about technology, it's about people, minus 23 million of them, who've built something extraordinary. In the 1960s, Taiwan was poor, rural, and struggling. But it invested in education aggressively. It sent students abroad, brought knowledge back home, and built a culture of innovation. Today, it produces more engineers per capita than nearly any country. Taiwan didn't wait for natural resources, it created value from brands, not oil. It climbed the value chain, from textile factories to laptops, smartphones, and now AI chips. And beyond chips, Taiwan is a hub for high-speed rail, clean energy, and green urban planning. Over 50% of its waste is recycled. It leads in wind and solar energy for its size. Despite typhoons, earthquakes, and a lack of natural resources, Taiwan thrives. Its national health insurance covers nearly everyone, offering world-class care at a fraction of the cost of Western systems. During COVID-19, Taiwan had one of the world's most effective responses without lockdowns. Its secret, tech-enabled contact tracing, community trust, and quick government action. But don't forget the culture. Taiwan is a melting pot. Chinese heritage, Japanese influence, indigenous wisdom, and Western modernity. You'll see it in the temples that sit beside skyscrapers, in night markets where bubble tea meets grilled squid, in calligraphy competitions held inside tech campuses. Taiwan is also the only place in the Chinese-speaking world that still uses traditional Chinese characters. Its temples, festivals, and rituals feel like stepping into a time capsule. Ironically, it has preserved more of ancient China than China itself. Now, let's talk food, because in Taiwan, food is a national obsession. From beef noodle soup and zilong bao to stinky tofu and mango shaved ice, every street corner smells like a culinary adventure. And at night, the cities transform, night markets buzz with families, students, and tourists tasting, talking, and living. Despite the tension in the skies, with Chinese fighter jets and warships often circling nearby, life here goes on. Kids go to school, tech workers pull all-nighters in labs. Elders do morning tai chi in parks. Taiwan's people don't live in fear, they live in hope. And in this small island story, there's a bigger message that you don't need vast land or armies to matter. That freedom, creativity, and resilience can shape the entire world. Taiwan may not be officially recognized by the United Nations, but it is recognized by millions through every iPhone call, every AI breakthrough, every glimpse of courage. So next time you use your phone, stream a video, or dream of the future, remember, it all may have started on a tiny island floating in the Pacific called Taiwan.